Warp GK, how the fuck we doing tonight?
Do you need us to introduce ourselves or anything?
No, that's fine, because it's going to be all editing to do that before, don't worry.
I do. All-time favourite, Nirvana. I found them when I was young and loved it. It just made me want to play music. They found me then. We'll do that. We'll go with that.
Okay, do you want to...
Yeah?
I'm going to pick Neil Young to cover any of our songs because he'll probably just fucking not give a shit and am I allowed to? Yeah. He'll probably just completely fuck it up and just do what he wants to do anyway, so it'll turn into something that he's good at doing.
I haven't. I've been lucky, thankfully.
I'm going to go 70s. If I could pick any time that isn't now. You got a lot of great rock music. You've got the whole, funk and Motown and disco, and it's just a great decade for music, I think. You have to say this band now, I think.
I was going to say, Rounders at school, year 10. Nailed it. It's great.
Performance, okay. I was thinking musical performance.
Well, generally.
Rounders.
Generally.
My mum's soup. Soup is, a life-giving force of energy, and it's just you don't even need to be ill. It's just great. Leaky potato is probably my all-time favorite, but she makes a mean, just straight up tomato soup as well. Yeah, she's good at soup.
Lots of bands, maybe good bands, maybe bad bands, who knows. It's been a lot of fun. No, in general, not today, just in general, to clear that up. Because in America it's bigger, so.
I feel like there was something really detrimental. I found out the other day that rap, as in rap music, the RAP stands for rhyme and rhythm and poetry.
I found that out as well.
That's good. That makes so much more sense now. It was on one of those Facebook posts where people have the photos with the images, and I looked it up and it's it's legit. So yeah, it blew my mind.
Me also.
The last person.
The last person is the worst choice. God.
You're not allowed to say Neil Mark, though.
Jesus. God.
Who do you hate more than anyone?
I don't hate anyone. I've gotten to a point in my life where I don't hate.
The human race.
I'm just gonna go with. I go swimming quite a lot, and the gym, and there was this older lady, and she was waffling on about another older lady at work. So if I could be stuck in a lift with her, I'd really hate that. Just go with that.
Okay.
I don't want to offend anyone.
Did you hear her name?
Didn't hear her name. She had silvery
They've all got
hair, but yeah, I don't know. Go deep. Go deep.
Just my my childhood friends, really. I mean, I learned how to play music through my friends, so I've never been technically taught how to play bass or guitar or whatever. I've just learned it through other people. And also my dad is, insanely into music in a big way. He's a he's a obsessive record collector, so probably him for like the music and inspiration side of things, and then like I guess for actual technical know-how, just people around me, everyone around me. That's a good question. I like that.
A lot of gym, a lot of swimming, bit of working, touring, recording. That's it, really. Yeah, we're recording an album, and in 2 weeks we're going to do our album, and we're touring with Lone Atlantis. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can find it everywhere online. Yeah, we're doing that, and that's it, really, and that's just a chilled out Christmas, I think.
It took months and months and months to figure out a band name. I think every band has the same thing where you go through so many different options, and you know, one person might love it and then the other two are like, nah, and then you think of a really good one and you're like, you guys are gonna love this, and it's just like everything gets rebuffed every time. I can't really remember. Like, we're all really fond of like animals and sort of nature in general, I guess. I'm personally a really big fan of just foxes. I think they're great. Yeah, and I think it was like, oh, let's be, you know, black something, and then it was like, oh, well, fox, black fox. It's like, oh no, that's a bit lame. And then it was like black foxes, and then somehow the double X came into it, and I'm not entirely sure how, but it was a long process. We went through so many different names. But you know, it's about finding the least objectionable band name and just sticking with it, and then just doing shit. Because once you're like, I guess like people know you and you're established enough, it doesn't really matter. Like, you know, the whole Dave Grohl thing, like he hates the name Foo Fighters, but it's stuck now and people know him, and like the name was really kind of redundant. So.